Welcome to another war recap. This war we went up against Mighty Ducks, another Russian clan. As you can see, it was an exceptionally close war on stars, 55 to 54. We edged them out quite a bit on percent though. We thought we were going to lose this war. They had three legit top Town Hall 10s, whereas we had two with our normal Lord of Winterfell, who's a 9.2, um, something like that. So we thought we were going to lose for sure. These guys were on a 21 war win streak. And if you counted one loss, then they were 37 and 1. So we thought for sure that shit was going to go downhill for us. But we edged out that win. It was quite exciting at the end. You can see all of the last attacks in the last little bit there. 3 star, Biscuit Keeper 99%, total fail, 2 star. Just kidding, making fun of him. Another one from their side, couple more. So you can see in the last 20 minutes, half hour, we had a lot of attacks. There was some bad planning on our part. The war in the beginning was really good, but we just bunched up a bunch of attacks at the end. So we have to get better on that as a clan. Quick story time before I get into showing some awesome 3 stars. This is action packed. There are a lot of good replays. After the win, their leader came over to our clan, and it was sort of tough to tell as he was Russian, speaking English, but he basically came over and said, please no Xmod. So we were kind of thinking he thought we were using mod stuff, but we are not. Everyone does totally legit attacks here, and through a little bit of back and forth conversation between us and him, he said that they had some people who got banned for modding on their side a while back. So that might have contributed to why we ended their war streak. Something fishy might have been going on there. I don't want to make a whole lot of guesses, but it was an awesome win on our part either way. All right, so let's see. That one is a dip down by K. K did awesomely here on their lowest Town Hall 10. He almost got the 3 star, 97%. The only thing I would say to K on that one and anybody else is when you're doing queen walks, your queen ability and your rage are both kind of oh shit, get out of jail cards, and they're almost equal. But the queen ability going invisible is absolutely essential versus infernos. So if you have to use your queen ability before the infernos are down, I guarantee you're almost not going to 3 star. So before infernos, use rages, save the queen ability for when you're fighting infernos. It's my little Town Hall 10 tip of the day. This one was Brick. Not going to show that one, so I really didn't like the execution on it. This one by Biscuit. I helped plan this attack. Biscuit and I planned this for about an hour. Um, this was an extremely tough base. It is one of the highest execution attacks that I have ever seen. This is truly impressive. You could see all the external defenses were extremely problematic with, setting up golems and getting them to path where we wanted. So we chose to enter on a side here where there were no golems. Where there were no external defenses so that we could control pathing. We knew that there was a Lava Hound in the CC from a Town Hall 8 scout. Thank you to whoever scouted it. So our whole plan here, you could see the queen with a golem come down on the top side here, was to absolutely avoid the Lava Hound. That's why you see a bunch of minions and Valkyries are creating the funnel. He only has 3 wizards, which are primarily just for cleanup. Completely ignore the Lava Hound. See how well that goes. Valkyries come in, jump spell, down goes the queen pretty quickly. King walks over the wall, and while that archer tower is locked onto the kill squad Valkyries, a couple of balloons that are gonna come right down this little pathway here. No air defenses in range, and they're just gonna take out all those cannons and single air defense. That quake was opened up earlier. Heal spell to meet all of the Valkyries as they kind of decide which way they want to go. That queen took out those defenses in that compartment and continued to walk. We're calling that the pseudo queen walk because it is a golem tanking the defenses instead of a Healers. Little brain fart there. You saw those balloons travel down that little path right there, took out the cannons. There's an external mortar and Tesla there where he substituted in some more balloons. King worked his way outside. The Hound is still following the Valkyries. Absolutely impressive. So that's the key there. You're going to see a lot of other Lava Hounds, and I don't think anyone else was as successful as Biscuit was here. Totally unused King ability. Smash this base. Excellent execution. So that's what you do with Lava Hounds, though. If you know the Lava Hound is in the clan castle, avoid it. Send your queen somewhere else. Use minions to funnel. Use Valkyries. Do stuff like that. One of the things I want to highlight too for all of these attacks, almost something went wrong in every single one of these attacks, but people managed to recover. Sometimes it was really horrendous too. In TB's attack that I'm going to show here later, don't get discouraged. You can make mistakes and recover. Keep going. So up next here is Snake with a truly impressive attack here. He clears one double giant bomb with his kill squad, and then the last one, I'll let you see what happens. This is an old school healer archer trick. Lure out the Lava Hound. You have to use two. Healers will not heal a single troop. They'll heal a queen because she counts as 25 troop space, but they will not heal a single hero. So you need 2, 3 archers, something like that, more than one. And then you just anchor them out there on a builder hut somewhere, one healer, and the Lava Hound just sits there distracted for the whole entire raid. Did some funneling. The jump spell comes down. Valkyries. Looks like King strayed there a little bit. Very sad. Heal spell. This is where he gets the first double, I believe. Yeah, that's the first double. And then here comes all the hogs in from 9 o'clock. Going to work their way clockwise. Nice, good wall pushing in all at the same time, so none of the hogs have to backtrack. And then they're just going to work their way around. That King and the Valkyries did a bunch of nice cleanup. Probably would have been better if they went to the core, or maybe not, depending on how you look at it. And here comes the double between the AD and the Archer Tower. Luckily, that Expo was still up, so quite a few went off that way. One bomb got triggered, and the other bomb got triggered. I don't want to take anything away from what Snake did in a very awesome raid, getting the 3-star, but I'm not good enough at hog pathing to control things like that. If you think you are, then props, way to go. I find attacks like that where you're ignoring the bomb on the backside and leaving it up to hog pathing risky, but he made it work, and that's what counts. I'm going to show you another raid later where the exact opposite happened and dude loses about 20 some odd hogs. Number 10, yep, Kit here. This is a pretty awesome attack by Kit. Double jump, double heal, which is, I think, I don't want to say like the meta, but it's probably like the safest way to clear all bomb spots. More Valkyrie heavy, get access to both bomb spots, and then just send in some hogs on the left and right for flanking defenses that you missed. Now, what was really interesting about this attack is Kit posted the plan on Clash Tools and asked for some feedback input, which we are always happy to do, and we highly encourage in our clan. And we gave a bunch of feedback, and Kit basically said, fuck it, I like my plan, I'm going with it. And sometimes that's what you got to do. And he totally did it. He got the 3-star, fresh hit. So when you get advice and feedback from other members of your clan on stuff, sometimes you just got to be confident and know in your own abilities and how you see the base. Because every one of us who gave him feedback saw the base slightly differently, and Kit just, like I said, just kind of said fuck it and saw the base the way he saw it and hit it, and it worked out. So you can see that double jump there. I think he was kind of a bit late on this second heal here. It ends up healing, I think, the small group of Valkyries right here that were kind of dying out. So I don't know about that. But you can see the double jump got both of the double giant bombs, and then just hogs a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right for those flanking defenses. I'm a big fan of it. That's what I try to push and encourage a lot. Good job, Kit. Next up is TB's attack. This is the attack where I didn't get to talk to TB specifically about this attack, but from what other clanmates, this was a very, very requested clan featured attack because of how many things went wrong in this attack. His kill squad got, I don't think, any of the bombs, so he had to use hogs to trigger the bombs in little kind of groups or sections, I guess you could say, and it was pretty impressive. So he's got the 2 golem entry there. King goes in, pulls out the lava hound, uses the ability 1-for-1 trades on the queen, which isn't the greatest, but it's got to be done. And one thing I would note here, you can see the double right there between the AD and that Archer Tower Tesla combo. Nothing really gets in there, so he sends in, like, what is that, 3 or 4 hogs who get it. And then the other double is right there between the Expo and the AD. Again, didn't get it with his kill squad, so he sent in a group of, like, what was that, 5 or 6 sacrificial hogs who just go in and die. But he saved enough to path around and finish clearing the base. So like I said, guys, don't get discouraged if you notice things starting to go wrong. You got to kind of improvise on the fly, do a little bit more surgical. Don't do a solid 1 or 2 finger drop. Spread stuff out. Way to go, TB. Oh, the one thing I was going to add, though, on the entry that I forgot about is if you have low to mid-level heroes here, like TB has, you need to stack up your kill squad with a bit more DPS to push into the base. As you can see, that one double that he was even going for, he didn't even get because there wasn't enough push in his kill squad. Golems can tank, but they need enough DPS behind them to make their tanking worthwhile. And if you have low to mid-level heroes, they're not enough on their own. You need something else. Wizards, Valkyries, P.E.K.K.A.s, something. Next up is JD here, taking out number 12. This was almost fresh hit 3-starred by Snake. As you can see, if you pause this video before you actually watch the attack, the bomb locations on this base are absolutely crazy. Totally unpredictable. Maybe doubles, maybe not doubles. There's no real way to tell. So the best thing that we came up with was just mass falcing it. And Snake was almost successfully did it, but not luring out the CC completely. The dragon wrecked his Valks as they pathed their way around the base. So good try to Snake there. But JD comes at this with just almost mass Valk. I would have probably just done some more Valkyries, but had a nice heal spell in the middle there to heal all the Valks back up. And then you just gotta kind of watch them and see where they're going to path. The base was really nice and open. There was only one closed off section, which he quaked, which led us to wanting to mass Valk it. Valkyries worked their way outside, but eventually worked their way back in. Really, really good job. A little bit different too than I would like. That was quad quake with a double poison. Definitely a little bit different off meta, I guess you could say. But getting it done. Next up is Bam Bam. He's pretty new to the clan. I think this is his first attack that I featured in a recap. We did a lot of planning with him on Discord, so it's cool to see new people on Discord asking for help. Glad to do it. It's what we encourage. Got the 2 golems there. That was slightly missed in the planning stage, as we knew there was a lava hound in the clan castle. So the plan, again, send the queen somewhere else and totally avoid the lava hound. Unfortunately, his king walks, so he's got these 2 golems with a couple of Valkyries and a couple of wizards who just don't do a whole lot. The wizards lock onto that lava hound and then just follow it around, eventually leading it to its demise and problems later in the raid. So that's why, like you saw in Biscuit's attack, where you funneled with the Valkyries, funneled with minions. Those are things the Valkyries obviously can't hit the Lava Hound, and the minions are probably just going to die off to something. Excellent pathing there around that single bomb spot. We knew there was a double in the core, so that was the only one we had to trigger. The other one he pathed around, and I think he just healed through the last one. Yep, there it is. So those wizards went super try hard and eventually got the Lava Hound down, which is absolutely wrecking the hogs. There are so many skeletons, so many pups, just lots of small DPS that adds up over time. Tried to poison to get the skeletons and the pups, but missed pretty hard there. And this one lone hog right here comes over, smacks down the queen, and that made it successful. They come over, and the wizards go pop, get rid of all of them, and then it's clean up. So really good job to Bam Bam. It was a nail biter to watch live. But again, try to avoid the Lava Hound. Use minions, use Valkyries to create your funnel. Or do like, who was it? Or do like Snake did and lure the Lava Hound out, drop a healer, and drop some troops on it. You can see that you don't need all of your troops. You can, sacrificing, what is it, healer, 14 to 16, 17 troops to deal with a 30 troop clan castle. Good trade. All right, our last replay. Yep, was that one. Not showing any Town Hall 8 stuff, except this one, which is sort of Town Hall 8-ish. This is Finn Mini Town Hall 7, level 2 drags. Takes out one lightning spell. Takes out one AD, excuse me. Drops a bunch of drags in to create a funnel. And this is a Town Hall 8 with, I think those are level 6 air defenses. I'm not really sure. Maybe. They might be level 5s, I'm not sure. But either way, Town Hall 7 come up to took out a Town Hall 8. That was huge. We were also mismatched at the bottom as well as at the top. We had three Town Hall 7s, and they had one Town Hall 7. So it was like three Town Hall 8s on our side, maybe four, to like 6 or 7 Town Hall 8s on their side. So Finn Mini coming up really big there, jumping up and taking a Town Hall 8 with his Town Hall 7. All right, into the most heroic defense here is a little bit more successful than most, I guess you could say, because it was a pretty good percent here. But that double giant bomb that I alluded to earlier in Snake's video, Snake pathed around it, hit it one at a time, made the raid successful. This guy did not path around the double, and you'll see some awesome bacon later. So he drops the 2 golems down, wall breakers, breaking in. Haste spell there, not sure what that was all about. Kind of a waste in my opinion, but whatever. It just makes movement go faster, doesn't have anything to do with damage. Drops the jump spell, heroes trade, they die out. Kind of waits till all of his kill squad is dead and tanking is gone before he sends in hogs, but he did get the one double, but that still leaves the one on the backside. Add some supplemental hogs in here, which is really what doomed him more than anything. And nothing made it to the other double, and boom, bacon. Good 20 plus hogs, just gone. That's the end of his attack. And it was still a good percent. It was like 70-something%. But, 3 stars is what you need to win wars. So that was pretty typical of a lot of their attacks. They made bacon a lot on the backside, only clearing one bomb. So I'm not sure what that was all about. I don't know if we just had really good bases and they weren't expecting two doubles. I don't know if 2 doubles or 1 double and 2 singles is more of what they're used to facing, but most of our bases are 2 doubles and they made bacon a lot. So take away from that what you will. With that backside bomb, I like to double jump and clear it, but if you can do some clever hog pathing, that's cool too. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a major win for us. We were all really stoked. It was an exciting finish. Hopefully I'll get to streaming here at some point and more people can watch the end of these wars. As always, if you have anything, please put it in the comments below, leave a like, and subscribe. Thank you very much.